Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field for the first time today. The Buckeyes obviously enjoyed the upper hand historically in this battle for the Illibuck.
And the Illibuck Trophy is actually the second oldest football trophy in the Big Ten. Only behind the Little Brown Jug, Palmer. So this is some serious tradition. I don't know what the trophy is. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. It looks like a turtle to me, but I don't know the significance. But this is a rivalry game.
It's a pretty cool-looking wooden turtle, I'll say that. And that's saying something, Pollock. How about that? A history lesson from you. Anyone that says that this football game's not educational, they just don't watch us enough.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Brings up second down.
Jet sweep to the receiver. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Coming after it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Noland. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He slings it deep to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Illinois offense returns to the field. After the miss on the 47-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 30-yard line. They're bringing heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's back to throw on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Makes his connection. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Illinois right back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, though.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Noland. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, big update in this colossal top 5 showdown today. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by a field goal over Clemson.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And now on first down after converting with the run. Pulls it and fires to the left. Still running at the 40. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's going to pass. The throw. Fires a bullet. Ah, it's picked off. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Illinois lining up quickly. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going up top on 1st down. He finds his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
This rivalry more than a century old, with the Buckeyes dominating most of the time, guys.
And just think about that. All this time, these Ohio State and Illinois fans have been talking about and looking forward to this rivalry. To your point, absolutely. Ohio State, more often than not, has been on the winning side of it. And Illinois now, David, they're going to be trying to create a little new trend here.
Yeah, try to get some mojo. Try to get some momentum on their side. Try to change this rivalry. And listen, it starts one at a time, right? Like the old coaches speak, we got to throw out those records from 100 years ago. They don't matter. Let's dominate today.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he could not get loose on the run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Dropping back, it's Noland. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. At midfield, he's got room. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Touch pass on the run. Inside the 15. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Illinois right back to the line. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illini!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. They marched 72 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illini, guys, is a giant wooden turtle.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history, Bruce.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live living animal. That's why they changed it.
The Buckeyes are on the move. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wants to throw. It's Noland. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Had to get rid of it quickly. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Illinois lining up quickly.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding them. Nice catch.
No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man out of the backfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to the air one more time. He lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Setting up the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Looking to go up top on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under could have been worse. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Noland. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On second down, wants to throw. It's complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. Looking to throw for it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with a score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find... manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
They'll go to the air on third and short. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have 2 longtime foes battling for a prize like the Illini Trophy, you know emotions tend to run high. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that done. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we...
And he intercepts it. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
That quarterback's in zone coverage. They have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You could tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Rutgers proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Scarlet Knights team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give from the gun. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Really nice stop there from this senior leader after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Pulls it in. It's Casey. Tackle is made after the first down. Illinois lining up quickly. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He's looking for a man on second down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
You know, I think if I'm the quarterback, I'm probably not throwing at this linebacker anymore. That's now already his second pick in this game. He's been doing an outstanding job in coverage. I think if you're the QB, you got to start avoiding him.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking downfield, it's Noland. Got it set up on the outside. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll give it to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got an open man. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Illinois! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He makes the connection. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Noland. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw it again. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys. And they're 4-1. They got the job done.
The Buckeyes will call on their punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. To the ground with the back. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one, and Illinois is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team. Every time they play, Illinois knows that going into. They need things to go right. Not everything going right in this rivalry game. The wheels are starting to come off, Palmer.
Yeah, you're right, David. In this game, this is really Illinois' national championship. Ohio State's expected to win, but you're never sure what their headspace is going to be coming into it. They came in here locked and loaded and focused, and they're showing it here in the 2nd half.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by a field goal over Clemson.
Looking to move it through the air.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in a 1 versus 2 matchup you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Used the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man in stride. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Coming after him. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll keep it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Third down coming.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Illinois right back to the line.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. He wants to pass it on second down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On fourth down, going to the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Noland. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going for it all. Pulls it in on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Illinois lining up quickly.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Grab near the sticks. It's Sanders. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll leave it with him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Noland. He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Handoff from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? From the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here. Performance.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Casey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the ground game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Out of the gun, the inside give. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.